We have watched the greats play this game, and we see former LeBron teammates out here being news pundits because of LeBron, pushing narratives that LeBron James is in the same category as these elite players. And he's not. He's not even close. He's a manufactured product. And this is what happens when you manufacture something and try to promote it as the original or the genuine article. LeBron James is what you would call an anomaly to the situation. There have been millions of professional players that have come and gone in the NBA. And I mean that. They have come and gone in this league and has never, ever measured up in any comparison, shape, whatever you want to call it. They've never measured up. LeBron was able to balance that early in his career, even though he was helped. Cleveland, they put him right in his hometown. We all know that happened, but he was carried. And because he was carried, they geared the league after him. Michael Jordan came in this league. There was no one, no way, shape, form, how, whatever you want to call it, was pushing for for Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant at that stage. He was what could have been. He was going to be the next Jordan. But he was out of high school and they wanted him to develop. We need this guy to develop more before we can get to that level of this is where we think he is right now. Well, everyone is saying concurrently, he is the essentialness. He is the king. He is this, because this is a new modern day. We only look at the internet. We don't really watch the product. And we make our assumptions, and all of our opinions are based around it, which is odd because no other sport really do that more than basketball. Football, yes, they'll have one quarterback as the star that they normally would follow, but the team is what's important. And now on the Los Angeles Lakers, you have LeBron, who celebrates individual awards while being on the Lakers, while the Lakers celebrated championships. But here, LeBron is celebrating and that is supposed to be enough. And you're trying to explain that to Los Angeles Laker fans, real Laker fans, and they want to slap you in the face because that's not what the team is about. They're about championships. They can care how many individual awards you've gotten over the years. That's not what the team is about. It never has been. And that's why we're in this rut that we're in now, stuck with LeBron James, LeBron's BS, and all of the sports news that comes with it. We've been stuck here. And it's all because of what happened previously in his career. He has no real legacy because his legacy was met with failure. Trying to win, but not knowing how to get it done. And his approach to the game was terrible. His work ethic to get better was terrible. And people have started to point it out. And when former players started to say it, and it was, how could you say that? Kwame Brown said it. It was, you're listening to Carcino. Everyone else can point it out except for the people who say LeBron is the best in the world. Oh, they know what they're talking about. No one questions them. No one says you've never played the game. How is he the best? When he lost to Orlando and didn't get a chance to play Kobe in the finals, and then he walked away from Cleveland while Kobe was winning championships and celebrating victory, he went to Miami and basically killed his legacy right there. In the prime of his career, he goes to Miami and does this move. Builds an all NBA 75 team. They win 2 out of 4, split up. Wade goes out in retirement, and he's done. And you see Kobe legacy still remains. And Kobe's last games, and he told you, wasn't just about the 5 championships. It's about the down years that they fought to get it the right way. They didn't run. So even in his last game, Kobe still was letting it be known, look, I'm that guy, and I'm always going to be that guy. You can't change it. The people can't change it. Gilbert Arenas can't change it. Tracy McGrady can't change it. D. Rose, no. All these guys know. There's no wiggle room out of this. This is the figure 4 leg lock. Now, let's get to the Los Angeles Lakers and what the Lakers should have done in this situation. The Lakers brought on this talent, LeBron James, at his low point. See, LeBron is at his low point. And when LeBron was at his lowest, that's when everybody started to notice. See, when KD was rocking his ass to sleep, the Clippers, they were building around them. Brooklyn was building up with KD going there. David Stern's leaving the league. Everything's turning around. And you got AD. You're in the Lakers. You gave you the guy you wanted. You had the players around you, and you couldn't get it done. You kept failing at the highest level. Then you got clowns like Gilbert and Nick Wrong out here with Colin Cowherd. All of these people were defending you, trying to take away from other great players to try to make you look like you're Mike and Kobe. You're not up there. You're like at Steve Smith level. You know, you're a role player, really, propped up as a franchise player. You would think 20-some years in the league and you have no handles, no ball control. Guys know that they could rush you and get steals. Pau Gasol, he was supposed to be the Kobe savior, a guy who made no all-NBA teams while he was with the Lakers. Not one. He's not NBA top 75, but he's a role player. And he gets him at that point in his career. You get AD in his prime, a prime Anthony Davis. And look what you do. This is you. This is what you bring to Los Angeles. They should have traded you in 2022. That's right. After the 2021 season, the Los Angeles Lakers should have traded LeBron Ramon James. And here comes somebody right now bringing up stats. 40,000 points with no bag. So you care about points? You care about points so much? Name the top 5 top scoring champions of all time. And did you ever think any of them were the best players in the NBA? Kareem. Did you ever think Kareem was the greatest of all time? Did you ever think Karl Malone was the greatest of all time? No? Karl Malone? I've never heard one person say Karl Malone was the greatest player of all time, or even one of them. And he's never won a championship. And he's never played 22 years in the league. That's called a longevity stat. And nobody's trying to play that long. This guy is still playing 23, 24 years, trying to catch people. You can't catch people that already finished the race. You can't catch Kobe Bryant. He's already finished the race. You haven't finished the race yet, buddy. You still on the track. You'll never be Kobe Bryant because you don't know what it's like to be a leader of the team. So we're going to discuss why the Lakers should have moved LeBron James in 2022. Now, thank you. No, I just got a message that someone else was going live. Now, in 2022, the Lakers decided they're going into a whole new season with a whole new attitude. They blamed Frank Vogel for the 2021 season. They were 33-49. And they didn't even make the playoffs. They had Russell Westbrook. They had it all. That year, when they brought Melo, they brought everybody on board. After they won that chip in LA, then that little bubble thing, and then they came and they lost in the first round of the playoffs to the Phoenix Suns. That's when it was time to get away from LeBron James. That was it. That's when it was time to cut the cord. It was done. Clutch Sports have done nothing but ruin LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers And this team was team clutch for a long time. And you know what they say? The Lakers are failing LeBron. How are the Lakers failing LeBron? LeBron is the one that is failing the Lakers. You would have saved yourself this embarrassment. You guys focused on the marketing side and didn't focus on the basketball side. When you're in LA, the basketball dictates the marketing. Okay, Magic, Kareem, those guys, they will win it. It's showtime, baby. We run it. Kobe Bryant and the Lakers, they get up there. The Lakers always gonna sell merch. They always gonna be the Lakers. You don't make the Lakers here. See, you was in Cleveland. See, when you were in Cleveland, that don't mean anything in the real world of basketball. As I've tried to tell people, what if Cleveland won? Nothing. So this is perfect for somebody like LeBron. This is perfect for you. You stay in a city that's never won anything. You build there. That's where you should be building. They hadn't won nothing. So it's only right you build there. Duh. I know it's all these broke, dusty people that keep saying these crazy remarks that don't make any sense whatsoever. Kobe Bryant is essentially the greatest Los Angeles Laker there is. Like, no one has fought for the city like he has. Now, LeBron was injured and should have sat out all of 2021. He comes back just so he could play in the playoffs. They were 42-30 after winning the bubble chip. They play the Phoenix Suns and lose. They had traded in November Danny Green, Jaden McDaniels to OKC for Dennis Schroeder. They signed Quinn Cook, Simpson to a 10-day contract. They signed Wesley Matthews, Montrezl Harrell, and Contavious Caldwell Pope. So they gave Pope a deal. They signed Marquise Morris. They traded JaVale McGee to Cleveland for Jordan Bell and Alfonso McKinney. Then they signed Marc Gasol as a free agent in November. They got rid of Jordan Bell. They even signed Giannis's brother to a 2-way contract. They put Jared Dudley on there. Then Anthony Davis signed a multi-year deal in December, the early December part in 2020. Then December the 4th, they signed Cook to a 10-day contract. Then they got Keon Harris, and they got some other people. They end up waiving all these guys later. Like they were there for like one day. So this whole season was crazy. They bring Damian Jones on the team February 26, 2021. All these people are LeBron James people. They bring in Andre Drummond to help out the team in March. Right? This is going to be it. Drummond comes in, does his job when he's allowed to be on the court. Ben McLemore signed to the team for the season. Isaiah Jackson is signed to the team in 2021. So the team had no reason to be failing. LeBron James has played for, 3 coaches since he's been in LA? 3 coaches. And y'all said his tenure hasn't been a failure. You've played for 3 coaches within this short period of time. You don't switch coaches when you're having success. Darvin Ham was not allowed. They weren't allowed to coach. D. Ham was the babysitter. It got so bad between Darvin Ham and, D. Ham is close to us. So I can tell y'all things y'all don't know. It got so bad between Darvin Ham and LeBron James that he was talking to LeBron through assistant coaches. He wouldn't even speak to LeBron. Like, they didn't even speak to each other. Like, no words. Even in the huddles, timeouts, he would speak to the group and give the plays. If you're listening, you're listening. If you don't, you don't. And they ran what they wanted to run on the court. He even got Austin Reeves to turn against him. Now, let's go over what the Lakers should have done and what they could have done. The Los Angeles Lakers was in a position to trade LeBron James. I mean, get him completely off the books. LeBron James is coming up to a contract extension. You could have bought out his contract and said, we're moving on from you. Where would you like to go play? LeBron James was injured, coming off an injury that year. They were thinking, we get LeBron back healthy, we're going somewhere. He was done. LeBron was done. LeBron is old. He's got all these bone spurs. He's done. It's a 0% chance they're trading LeBron James. 0%. Unless the Lakers are under 500 at the All-Star break and LeBron demands a trade, like he wants to go play for a winning team or something, he can help. LeBron, who can you help? What help are you? You know how you can help the team? Come off the bench. That'll be a start. Nobody wants a 43, 44-year-old guy playing 40 minutes a night who can't defend. Okay, you got DeAndre Ayton, who's an angry, temperamental head case. I can't wait to see what happens there. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. I can't wait till you choke LeBron. And I can't see, they're going to have to deal with that, DeAndre Ayton. We don't see how well that worked when he don't get back on defense and play some defense. Y'all going to see the defensive side of DeAndre Ayton that they don't tell you about. Then there is Wiggins, who do play defense. He'll get the blame for shooting in errant shots. And then what's this going to mean for Hachimura? Didn't y'all got more than enough pieces to win the championship, though. I picked y'all to win the championship this year against the New York Knicks. LeBron goes against his former coach. The New York Knicks, the Young Lions, versus LeBron and the Lakers in LeBron's twilight out. I told you, this is a cinematic thing that's going to play out. They can trade him if LeBron wants to be traded. Like, he could demand a trade and say, I waive my no trade clause to go here. Oh, I'm not basing it on basketball. Basketball is done. That's it. You saw basketball in the last finals. That was basketball, except for game 7. But this was basketball, okay? Basketball is over. Now you finna get sitcoms. Okay, this is the sitcom. NBC is taking over, and this is episode 1 of the sitcom. It's going to start soon. So just understand that. But yes, the Lakers should have traded LeBron James. But he wouldn't have wanted to go to a lot of different places. There was no real team that was a standout unless he was going to go to Milwaukee and play with Giannis. Was they willing to do that because they were the team at that time, or was he going to go to Brooklyn or Philly? I think the 76ers would have been the better fit for him, playing with Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, and those guys, but they probably would have to give up Ben Simmons to get LeBron. So it'd been LeBron and Embiid. They would have to give up a lot to get LeBron, probably not that much. Some draft picks. You would have got draft picks. You probably would have had Emmanuel Quickly. What do you had, Maxey? Might have had Ben Simmons, Emmanuel Quickly, and some draft picks. And you could have had LeBron James and Joel Embiid in Philly. And if you're the Lakers, that's perfect. Now you got rid of LeBron. He got his little bubble chip. You don't have to go through 4 years of trash, of messing up, paying coaches that ain't on your team, underachieving, Jenny Buss having to get fired and lose her job, having to sell the goddamn team. It's terrible. Oh, yes. Jenny Buss had to sell the team because it was going to be too expensive for her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's the fact that the Lakers are underachieving what they should have. The pieces that they have, you would think the Lakers would have 3-4 championships. Kobe's won with less. He went to 3 straight NBA finals in his 30s with less. LeBron has had 4 NBA 75 players on his team and did not go to the playoffs. And you keep calling this man the GOAT. You can't call a man a GOAT that's not on an all-defensive team. He's a defensive liability. Kobe Bryant was on all defensive teams in the later years of his life. LeBron has terrible feet. He does not move his feet. He does not have the grace. He doesn't have the ability. He doesn't have the wherewithal to even be in the same conversation as a Kobe Bryant. It's insulting to even mention the two in the same breath as if it's a competition of, I don't know, this might be him or it might not be. Well, we've done a lot on our end to make sure these type of events didn't happen. Hit the like button, good people. Yeah, because see, LeBron James needs to be reminded. Well, you got to understand who are the ones that are doing this? Who are the ones that saying like, okay, this is where we need to be? He just sat down with Kevin Durant and basically admitted that Kevin Durant is better than him because he is. How can you say LeBron James didn't bring down the Los Angeles Lakers? That's all he's done. All he's done was brought the Lakers down to their lowest point they have been to as a franchise. The Buss family had to sell the team. They went and got Luka Doncic and brought him to the Los Angeles Lakers in a deal that made no sense to nobody because this guy is failing you. His whole career is known by failure. This dude has no NBA final highlights, only lowlights. Only lowlights. Only thing you got is a chase down block. You've been in the finals 9 times, and your highlight that you have is a highlight block that did not win the game. Look at him. Stop and go. Look at that. Look at this. He gives up the lane. Now he's going to blame somebody else for that. This is all on him. Cross. Oh, gone. Look, gone. Kevin Love's got to help him out now. And LeBron's like, what? How is there a foul? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, hold your head in disbelief. Yeah, you just got crossed, buddy. You want to see it again? This is how it happened. You look, you made a reaction. Oh, he got you leaning. Boom, gone. This is what I'm talking about. This is your king. This is the guy. That's your guy. Look at this. Steph. What is he doing? Oh, let me play with him. Oh, I got the dope on the string. Here we go. Dope. Oh, I'm gonna play with him. Oh, cross. Go here. Am I gonna go there? Where am I go, Brian? Where am I go? Oh no. Oh, did I pump up? Oh, did I cross you? Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Go up. Lay up. You missed that. And the dumbass look he had on his face like, how the hell that just happened? Yeah, they looking like, man, I can't believe he did that, man. I don't even know how he did that. But let's stay here. Look at this. Let's stay here. Let's expose this guy. He was done in 2018. He was done then. That's why I keep telling y'all, this guy was done then. All y'all look at his points. Look at that. Getting left. Ring it up. This is why we always put in our concerns when it's talking about LeBron James. He doesn't have the highlights because he doesn't go out and make them. He don't go out and make stuff happen. Look, he's just getting himself completely crossed and embarrassed. The Lakers got LeBron at the wrong time. They got him 2 seasons too late. And they've been paying for it ever since. Ever since. Because after that failure, they decided to keep LeBron for the next year, and they came back and started loading the team up full of NBA All 75. They blamed the coach. They said, look, Rob, Frank Vogel, that was a bad season. We're going to stick it out. They got a 2-way contract. They signed Austin Reeves in 2021, brought him on the team. They got rid of Fonzo McKinney. They went on a signing party. They had Malik Monk, Trevor Ariza, Kent Bazemore, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard. They brought him back to the team. They brought THT to the team. They put Kendrick Nunn on the team. They traded Pope, Perez, Kyle Kuzma. They did like a 5-team trade. They did all of this, cleaning out the whole thing this year. They brought Rondo back. They had Mike McClure. They had him, your slam dunk champion. They brought him on there. They had DeAndre Jordan. They dumped Marc Gasol. And right after the practice camp, they signed Austin Reeves. Because Austin Reeves, he went off in the training camp. And they said, oh, we got to keep him. Hey, this white guy can play. So as the Lakers went through the season, trying to evaluate who's going to be on the team and who wasn't, they want to keep Wayne Ellington on the team, but put him as the G League. This team was a thrown together mess. They brought in DJ Augustine. They waived DeAndre Jordan, brought in Wayne Gabriel to the team, got rid of Trevor Ariza, blamed him. They blamed everybody except themselves. They drafted Max Christie, then drafted him and put him to another team. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at LeBron, still on the floor. Look at him. And watch, he don't even try to get up. Jordan Poole should have shot that and said, good night, Irene. But this is what we talk about. Yep. They had Russell Westbrook, Melo, Trevor Ariza, LeBron, and Dwight Howard. I mean, you're stacked. You had the whole NBA 75 on your team. Malik Monk, who balled out of control, who the Charlotte gave up on because he was too immature. And LeBron plays ultimate defense. Look at LeBron, locked in on D. I'm locked in. Look, you was there early. Oh, my God. You was there early. This is your king, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm saying. He was never a defender. He was never a great defender. Again, with ease. You are getting Luol Deng. Jamal Crawford, man, dude, these dudes will tear you apart. When was LeBron this defensive stopper? If LeBron was supposed to take the shot, why he didn't do that? Look at that. Luol Deng was doing him in. That's what I'm talking about. Take him out. This is what I love. You see that? Look at that. The positioning, all of it. Dane goes up, bodying him. Everybody treat LeBron like a punk. I love it. Right on, Bron. Sit down. Bron getting dunked on. Sit down, chump. This is in Miami. See, they don't show you this. That's in Miami. Look at this. They finna go coast to coast. Watch Houston. Look, coast to coast. Cross. Uh-oh. I'm going up. Dunk. Coast to coast. How embarrassing is that? Look at that. Left your ass at the top of the key. Oh, damn. Y'all ain't gonna beat us, really. The refs gonna cheat us to put y'all there. We know that. But as you can see this, look at this. Look at that spacing. You see that? What you doing on the floor? He ain't even do nothing. He didn't really rock you to sleep like that. You on the floor. Oh my God. He didn't even rock you to sleep like that and you was on the floor. That's embarrassing. Look at it. Watch this. Boom. Look. This dude got balance issues and everything. That's what happens when you got them dinosaur toes. He ain't got no toes. Oh my God. Bron gives up another goddamn dunk. Yeah, that's Rudy Gay. Right. Bosh got to get dunked on because LeBron blowing containment. And then y'all make it look like Bosh did something wrong. No, it's LeBron. LeBron can't do nothing right. That's the main issue. LeBron can't do nothing right. Oh, look at this. There's a crossover. Look at that. Bron falling all the way down. He ain't prepared. Look at him. Paul George looked like, damn, dog. It ain't even all like that. I wonder why Paul George think he better than what he really is. Look, this dude just falling down on his own. Look at this. Look at this. And this is what the Lakers inherited. So this is what it's showing you. This is what they inherited. He was getting cooked like that in Cleveland when he was young and when he was with Miami. So this is why we show you this. So when he came to the Los Angeles Lakers, you know what he was going to be doing? Getting cooked. And it's only going to get worse because he's only going to get older. Look, which way did he go? Which way did he go? He waited for you. He waited for you to figure it out before he pulled up in your face. He's like, no, I'm going to stay here and wait till this bum figure it out. And then I'm going to pull up in his eye. Look at this. Gordon's like, look, stay here and wait for this bum to figure it out. Come on. Come on, I'm going to wait for you. Mm-hmm. Yes, you was lied to, Paul. I was told LeBron was the best to ever play. Was I lied to? Absolutely. You were lied to. Look at D Rose. Boy, if D Rose had a jump shot. Look how much space he got off D Rose. You got sugar by Ginobili, look like? You let Manu Ginobili. You let Manu Ginobili. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, man. Look at this. Again, getting cooked in Milwaukee. No defense. And this is who you gave it up to. Gordon Hayward. Oh, that's even worse. Just the all-star game. Come on, let's see what Bron do. Come on, Bron. Let's see it. Ooh, look at him. He playing some D. Look at him. Uh-oh. Cross? Where you at, Bron? Easy. Easy. Look at T-Mac like, damn, it's easy. No, that's what you need to be talking about, T-Mac. Y'all better than that, bug. That's embarrassing. Listen, LeBron James is a person that should have been traded because for every conceivable faction, the Los Angeles Lakers have dropped the ball when dealing with him. Each and every time. He's made the teams worser, and then they got to go through all of this overpaying for players, trading these one-year players, flushing them out, flushing in a whole new system of players. This is not how the Lakers play. This is something for a Cleveland or a team that don't normally go nowhere. Lakers are about continuity, having players that they could develop over the years. You're taking their whole thing, their farm system, and just kicking it all out. This is why you don't win. You can't just sit there and kick out winning players over and over again and go down this road of just disassembling everything that people have developed and worked over for the years. LeBron James should have been traded 4 years ago. There's no questions about it. He should have been traded. Hell, I'd have probably traded him at least 5 years ago, but no, 4 years ago, he should have been traded. It was only going to get worse from there. But they thought about lining their pockets with merchandising, and that's too soon. That's too much. Now you stuck with LeBron James. You wish he wasn't there anymore, but you got to deal with it. Now, what did they do now? What could they do now? Mm. Yeah, well, when you start seeing scenarios and situations that usually don't go your way, um, people will say, different things. They'll have all these different opinions of you. And because you don't say what goes along with what they call status quo, and you have your own mind. Well, you got so many people that's involved in the situation that is not really on that situation. They're not really on that time. Well, you got all of these people that are so animated with what's happening. They don't even understand that the whole sequence has always been ready to go. Right. Everybody don't realize people were ready to go. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, he should have been traded 4 years ago. I don't care what you get with him. You can get anything from him. You could have used that guy to get draft picks, all that. What could you get for LeBron James now? Hmm? You gonna let LeBron retire? You get nothing from him. You might as well trade him and get something back. He did nothing but take from your franchise. He used y'all, the biggest franchise in the NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers. He used y'all for that stature because he played in Miami and Cleveland. What did Miami and Cleveland have? Cleveland got the beaches. They had one championship when they had Shaq. They're not a championship culture. That was an expansion team. Then you got what's his name? Cleveland. Your win in Cleveland, that's the only way it was gonna mean something because the whole city is a bunch of losers. Meaning sports wise, losers. The Indians are the only one with the largest drought. When people decide that they've had enough, then they will move on to do bigger and better things. There's so many different outlets and people out here who have their own, you know, attitude about it, the way they feel about certain situations. That's cool. I'm just saying in general, If you want to be 1,000 about it and you want to be real about this situation, you got to face it as a businessman. This new owner here, he built the Dodgers. He don't mind spending money to get players. Okay? Oh, I love seeing this. And while he's spending money to get players, look how T-Mac get him so easy. God, dog, so easy. How you this bad defensively? That's why I told you they want all these billionaire tech guys. So when I knew before the team was sold, I think that's why they came out and said it so fast, because hell, I had put it out there already. So they was like, well, people know already. Mm-hmm. All these owners are getting out. You can see the bottom of his damn shoes, man. This is ridiculous. How many times you seen this dude on the floor, man? How many times you see this guy on the floor? It just keeps getting worse. Look at this. Luke. Oh, whoop, spin move. Where you at, Brian? Damn, really? Off a spin move? Luka Doncic loses you off the spin. Look at this. Off a spin move. It wasn't even severe. AD was damn. I gotta come cover for you now. He lose you off a spin move. Should have been traded 4 years ago. There's no questions. See, the new tax rules in the NBA is the reason that they all got to sell now. They want to get out all these mom and pop owners. Reinsdorf is still holding on. But players' contracts and broadcast revenue, like they make up the portion of the team's value and can lead to significant tax deductions for all the owners. Now, if you're a new owner, cutting this tax break in half, meaning that the owners who purchased the team after the law goes into effect, you could deduct 50% of the value off your intangible assets. So that makes, acquiring teams more expensive for the new buyers. But for the people that currently own the teams, while you're the current owner, you wouldn't be directly affected. The changes could potentially cool the overall demand for sports teams. And that might affect the future value of your investment. So all the teams they wanted to get out because now this new rule is going to force teams to be equally competitive. So it's like, okay, the prospect of these tax changes could encourage the current owners to go out there and sell their team before any potential new change is coming that's going to be formalized. So Jenny Buss knew the Lakers, I'm going to lose a lot of money if we keep moving on to the future. I better get it right now at its max. I appreciate that. But when you see people like James Harden who has skills, a lot of y'all roast James Harden because he comes up small in the playoffs, but he's better than LeBron goddamn James as a basketball player. I'll tell you that. Period. Oh, don't do it, James. Oh my God. James. Y'all forget James Harden was number one, number two MVP voting every year. He was either one or two. James Harden is that guy and had been that guy for years. No, he's not saving the NBA. He saves the NBA when he's out of the league. People don't watch the games mainly because of him. That was a foul. One, two fouls. How many more you need to count? Oh, look at that. Cross one, cross back. Oh, cross, cut back. Here they go. Oh, here we go. Oh, why is LeBron standing there? LeBron standing around James. Why is he out there guarding James Harden? Can't do it. Here it is again. Top of the key, same spot. Oh, damn. There you go. Buckle up, bum. Here you go. Oh, boom. I remember this game. See, that's when James used to get up, hitting all them damn thoughts and took all his damn legs away. Oh, come on. This is like a James Harden marathon. Let's go. He loves some LeBron. I love some LeBron. Look at this. That's embarrassing. Oh, frozen. Eddie got grabbed by LeBron. Watch this. The slow dribble. Slowly I turn. He got him once. Now watch this. He wait for him. Then LeBron go. Then watch this. He cut up. Oh, LeBron got to reach out and grab him. Oh my God, this is terrible. Terrible. Kids, this is not how you play defense at all. And they keep talking about this is the greatest player in the history of basketball. This is insulting to the game of basketball. This guy should have been traded 4 years ago. And if he didn't want to go, pay him out and get rid of him. Should have never gave him that extension. Yep. They don't want the public to know that. They want everybody to live in the lie. Live in the lie that this guy is greatness. This guy is wonder. This guy is trash, dog. Absolute trash. When we come to the realization of that, then we start getting somewhere. No, but honestly, if you traded him 4 years ago, now you could start getting the players on your team that can build the Los Angeles Lakers into a powerhouse. You could have had Anthony Davis on the team. You could have been not afraid to move him the very next year. You could have tried it out with him with a whole new coach, which they did. They decided to keep this team again, keep LeBron, blame Fogel and Russell Westbrook for everything. And now they got Russ on the team who they don't want. LeBron make you bring Tristan Thompson on the team. You got Shaq's son on the team, Scottie Pippen Jr. on the team. You only got that because he was Shaq's son. You want to get some of that damn publicity. Knowing Shaq's son wasn't ready. And of course, he was out the league. Um, yeah, they had what's his name on the team? Juan Toscano. LeBron wanted him on the team because he played for Golden State and he should know their system. Max Christie was on the team. They instantly traded Max Christie, didn't give him a chance. They brought in Pat Bev, Mo Bamba, D'Angelo Russell was back. And this team made it to the Western Conference Finals. where they was swept. This team should have been out in the second round. After they beat the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round, they played the Golden State Warriors in the second round, and the Warriors had them beat. And that's not how the script was supposed to go. Well, that was the Lakers' last victory. It was against Golden State because they got swept against Denver, which means they shouldn't even have been in the room. All sports narratives always come down to one or two different things. It always comes down to someone else's opinion. So, of course, it's your opinion, and you just using facts to back it up. Well, people often make the mistake of believing that what they say matters. Yeah, they believe what they say matters, so they go down this road of entitlement. And they ended up in a situation that most people look at them and say, well, damn, we should be better than what we are. But that's because you kept LeBron for so long. Had you not kept LeBron for so long, this wouldn't be the situation that you're currently facing. I think that at the end of the day, people will realize something. They should have gotten rid of LeBron 4 years ago. I would have traded him for Ben Simmons. You could have got Ben Simmons, Anthony Davis, had a whole different team, rebuilt there and picked up some players in free agency. You would have had money now. You didn't have to. Ben Simmons wasn't a big contract. You'd have just got him off the trade, so you could have evaluated him after 2 years. Been done with him. LeBron would have been in Philly. I would have been straight with that trade. Because I'm like, this isn't working out. It's time to move on from LeBron. Yeah, it's time to move on from the guy. So that's my take on it. Definitely hit the like button. Let me know what you think. It's your boy Carcino, man. I'm out. Don't forget to go to my Patreon, which is Carcino for Life. Sign it up over there. I addressed Gene Deal and his things that he was talking about. I did that earlier today, but you guys should check it out. All right. Thank you. Thank y'all for hitting the like button, supporting my Cash App, which is Carcino. I appreciate you, bro. And everybody, yeah, we're going to have a StreamYard, another panel soon. Every time I try to do it, I end up get too late. And I say, well, it's too late. I don't want to start it now. So we'll try to start one a little earlier. All right, peace. Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Orsino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them.